Let me start this off with some new videos from this channel called Jubilee. And the videos are called Middle Ground. And they're designed to see if people from opposing ideologies can find middle ground, of course. So there's LGBTQ versus Christians. There's Black Lives Matter versus law enforcement. There's something with Trump supporters, abortion. It's important to note, it's the exact opposite of Change My Mind. It is hand-picked voices of oppositions, very leading questions, and edited down so that you see exactly what the video producers want you to see. It's the opposite of raw, but let's look at the feminists and non-feminists on gender equality.
Like abortion, those who signed the bill in the room with Trump, they were all white men. I did not see a single woman. It just doesn't matter if it's a white woman. I did not see a single woman. So those men are making choices for us, women, about birth control, abortion, healthcare, everything, and we can't even have a say on it because they won't even hear us.
Oh, moving the neck. How she points in tandem. Okay, so her claim is men signed Trump's abortion bill. But it's a woman's issue. Ergo, only women can comment on abortion, which brings us to the real problem here, I think, with identity politics and this appeal to authority. It's so wildly inconsistent, they can't even apply it correctly themselves, or even to themselves. Let's hit some examples. Okay, so she talks right here about abortion, right? So I don't know why these men, she goes on to say, I don't know why these men can make decisions for abortion laws. Okay, Roe v. Wade. It was decided by men, right?
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Do you want that gone? Well, no. So it's okay for men to have an opinion there. This is the appeal to authority fallacy that is not at all consistent. It's I don't know why these people are deciding it, unless they're deciding it the way that you want to. While we're hitting some feminist issues, guess who signed into law the right for women to vote? Men, predominantly white men. Guess who invented birth control pills? A man. That was a brilliant one too, by the way. It's like, you shouldn't have sex with whoever you want. Here's some pills that could allow you to do this, but don't use the magical pills of pleasure. So here's another claim. We often see this. It's not only with feminists. Black Lives Matter, right? These activists, these sort of identity politics, perpetual victim. They're just professional victims, as we call them. So they'll say a lot, if you're white, that you need to step aside on racial issues. You've seen this time and time again.
And my job is to shut other white people down when they want to interrupt. My job is to shut other white people down when they want to say, oh no, I'm not prejudiced. I'm a Democrat. I'm accepting. My job is to make sure that they get that they have privilege. And until we shut our mouths and we listen to those people who don't.
What I need y'all to understand is this is not about you. Sit down, shut up, and listen to the people in need.
That face, that serious face.
I guess I must be wrong. First of all, I like the old white guy behind her who's like, do I clap? Do I not clap?
I don't know.
What's the right thing? I don't know what to do. Do I endorse this? Do I not? What should I speak?
All white people need to shut up, but she still keeps going. I'm confused. It's not about us? Who created legislation to free the slaves? White men. And I know that you'll say, well, exclusively white men enslaved them. That's not true. It's also relevant to the point. Would you have preferred that white men not free them because they were white? Who signed the Civil Rights Act? Largely white Republican men. Right? This is something, again, even if it's not entirely white Republican men, it's important. Does that change the point? Do you want to overturn those laws? Let me throw some more information at you here. So today, white conservatives who want to whittle away at the welfare state because it's grown too big and obviously the debt has ballooned, were accused of being racist.
Yeah, most insensitive people on the planet too.
But even then, who created the welfare state? White men! Lyndon Johnson's war on poverty. Welfare state cost the American people over $22 trillion over the past 50 years. Look at the Model Cities program. So it shows you that white men don't even exist in a monolith.
It's more than 21 trillion.
They can't just be made into an enemy when it's convenient for your argument, but also this heroic monolith when decisions of white men fit your narrative. This is the problem here. And the reason, let me just tie it back. So this idea that white men shouldn't have an opinion on abortion. Okay, we legalize abortion. Should we re-examine Roe v. Wade? No! Okay, white men created birth control. Do you want to give that one back? No! White men shouldn't have an opinion on oppression. Ended slavery. They voted for you to have the right to vote. Should we demand that black Americans, women give that right back and vote on it because it was mostly voted on white men until we have a majority of black women? No! Okay. Should we just get rid of the welfare state because white men instituted it? No! They're not consistent on any of it. And this is the appeal to authority fallacy that's even worse from identity politics because they pick and choose when to follow their own version of the rules. Usually when the identity politics rules fit their narrative. So throwing historical context into the wind here. I'm a woman, therefore your opinion is invalid. You have to listen to me because vagina. We see this a lot with abortion. I'm black. You have to listen to me because, see first phrase, I'm black. We could take this and apply it to anything.
Yeah.
Right? This is the trans people. Okay? We had someone sit down with a change my mind. Why do you want to deny my reality? You can't know, and you shouldn't. You should sit down and listen because you're not trans. Okay, so no one who's trans can have an opinion or be involved in passing legislation? Good luck trying to get your supermajority in the House and Senate to get your trans issues forced through, let alone the courts. It's only okay if someone lives in... What does that mean? That you don't live in my reality? There's reality.
Right.
You mean I don't live in your delusional reality? You don't know what it's like to be gay or trans? Fine. Fine, then make it a rule that no straight white men can pass any legislation that relates to women, gays, blacks, transgenders. Good luck with your reform. When people are saying, okay, there's a 97% scientific consensus, so let's not, what they're really saying is, you need to shut up, you don't have an opinion here. When they say, why do you care so much about abortion? You don't have a vagina. What they're really just saying is, I'm not equipped for this argument, so you better shut up. When they say, shut up, this isn't about you, they are quite literally just saying, shut up because I don't want to have to argue my point logically. Just address these people. When they say, shut up, you don't have a vagina, you can't have an opinion on abortion, you go, well, okay, so Roe v. Wade, what about the male judges who were, no, wait. When they say, shut up, this isn't about you, Black Lives Matter, you say, okay, so then I guess let's just right away respond. Repeal the anti-slavery laws? Oh, what do you mean? Just fling it right back at them. You don't have to take this crap. It's silly, and I'm amazed at how many people are stumped by it. It's just as stupid as any other appeal to authority fallacy, only less consistent.
Watch Good Morning Mug Club live every Monday through Thursday at 10:15 Eastern.